Hollis Farms. It's just barely breaking day. Maybe it'll be a good morning, we'll see something. Shot at that thing. Sneaky, ain't it? Long way off. Alright, y'all, so I saw about 15 or 20 deer this morning on the way down on the highway. I think I've seen 2 cross real fast, so I couldn't even get the camera on this morning. Seen that bobcat circling 2 or 3 times, hunting, looking for rats and stuff. It's supposed to start raining about 9 o'clock. And I think it's supposed to rain pretty good while, pretty hard. I don't know if that's why the deer moved. It's kind of all night or before daylight. I don't know. It's kind of sticky feeling like. It's not real hot. It's just kind of sticky, gloomy like. Not just a real good, like, moving day. I don't know what's going on. I ain't gonna stay just a whole lot longer. Probably about 30 minutes before it's supposed to start pouring, so I don't know. Just one of them mornings where it ain't much action. It's gonna happen sometime. At least we got to come out for a little while anyway. I'm gonna probably sit here just for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna start packing everything up and get out of here. Alright, y'all, kind of a slow morning in the woods, or at least where I was anyway, but clouds are rolling in. It looks like, I ain't got enough service to look at the radar. It looks like it's going to be raining here in a minute. But anyway, let's get to today's Bible verse, still on the word fear. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 1. Therefore, let us fear if, while a promise remains of entering his rest, any one of you may seem to have come short of it. Fear. Hebrews chapter 4, verse. Well, I got out just in time. It's coming down now. Yes, we needed it. I meant to tell y'all a while ago when I was in that shooting house, the bobcat came through early. Probably could have got a shot at him. Man, I just... Coyote, probably wouldn't have hesitated, but bobcat, well, I like watching them, even though I know they are some turkey and fawn killers, but you just don't see them as often as you might a coyote or whatever. But anyway, I saw that joker there, videoed him there, and then I videoed him coming back across, him, her, whatever it was. It was a pretty one too. Ooh, there was a skunk right there. Golly, that stunk. But anyway, come by me that one time, then back across. I actually saw him 4 times. And right behind me, there's a loading pad with some trash piled there, limbs or tops and whatnot that hadn't been burned. And it's not somewhere I look because it's just right up under me. I just happened to look out that window, and I wish I could have got my camera on. And that old cat was just sneaking across them tops, I guess looking for a rat or whatever. That son got sneaky. And then looked up a little bit longer, and up there a few hundred yards, it's crossing again. So, and I'd heard a deer snorting early. I don't know if it was blowing at that cat. early or what. But anyway, that's a sneaky cat. They are sneaky. Alright, y'all, so I made it back and it is still raining. And I've had something I've been wanting to do for a while. Some of my past videos, I've showed my traditional archery bows. My heart always goes back to these things, and I normally never continue to go through with it. I should, I don't know, it's just that part. You kind of limit yourself with the traditional archery as far as distance, which you shouldn't worry about. You have to practice a lot with them, and I'm not going to hardly go to the woods if I hadn't practiced a lot and feel confident with my shooting, because so much can go wrong with a bow anyway. But something popped up a while ago. I was watching on YouTube about traditional archery, and I always kind of go back to it. And at some point, and I'm getting old, I need to do it now, I want to just kind of commit to them. I really, when you hunt with a bow versus a rifle, you got to get them in that much closer. When you hunt with one of these, to me right now, 15-20 yard shot would be max, and I wouldn't even do that now because I hadn't practiced. But anyway, this is the first traditional bow I ever got. It's a custom recurve bow. It is a beautiful bow, if y'all can see it. This bow is nearly right 29-30 years old. I hadn't had it. I come straight off of a compound when I got this, and I was shooting, I don't know, back then 75-80 pounds. And then I went to this. I said, well, I better drop a little bit, and didn't study or anything. This bow, this is a 62-inch custom made recurve. I don't know if the guy even builds anymore. He was from Mississippi. Custom made recurve. It's 65 pounds at 27 inches. My draw length is about 28, so I'm actually, if I pull her all the way back, I'm pulling a little bit more. That is a lot for a recurve. Way too much. I found that out pretty quick. I killed several deer with this thing, and it's nothing like, even if you forget size, all that stuff, you kill one with one of these, it doesn't matter what it is. But I ordered a string for it, got a string for it. I don't know if I'll shoot it. I don't know if I'll ever get strong enough to shoot it again, but I wanted to get it back to where I could, and I wanted to show y'all that. This is a takedown model. Take the string off, undo these knobs. It came with a little case, a nice little zip-up case. I forget where it is. Like I said, it's 30 years old. But you take these knobs, take the limbs off, and you can pack it down short. But that one there is 62, and I found out real quick that, and people got to make it shorter and shorter. And I got a super shrew from Shrew Bows, like they're in Michigan, wherever they at, and I didn't get it out. But this one ended up being my favorite one, and I hadn't killed a deer with it. I went turkey hunting with it. I don't think I killed a deer with it. I may have. But anyway, I swapped back and forth between these and the compound. Like I said, I've even sat down in the turkey woods with this thing. But this was kind of my ultimate. I need to get back in shape, but this one is 52 pounds at 28. I could still stand to use less, and that's actually what I was doing, watching some YouTube on some guys that are shooting some 40 to 45 pounds, because I tell you, once it ain't no let off. When you pull back, that's what you got. And the way they're setting these arrows up these days and all, heavy arrows or whatever, I mean, it's no problem punching through a deer, killing the deer. It's just, the main thing is being comfortable and practicing. But I love the size of this bow. You can sit in a ground blind on the ground. It's good in a tree stand. That 62, and a lot of bows are 64. They just never were comfortable with me. I guess that's coming from the compound world, short world. But I really love this bow, and I got some stuff I'm gonna tinker with for a little while and play with it. I don't know if I can shoot it yet, but I kind of got my mind back on this, and I always get them out from time to time and play with them and shoot them. And I actually found a guy in Alabama that's making them that I had never heard of, and I might have to go visit him one day. He is making a super nice bow. Not that I need another one, but it'd be nice to have somebody close to kind of learn from. And there's all different ways you can shoot them. They got the gap method, the point on method, purely instinctive. I call what I always shot more pure instinctive. And I always shot, one thing I do want to work on that I think that might help me, and I may tinker with it if it'll quit raining in a little while. I always shot with 2 fingers under and 1 above the arrow. And this guy I was watching a while ago, he calls himself more purely instinctive, and he's shooting 3 under. Most of the people I've ever seen that shot 3 under were gap shooting. Gap shootings where you got a certain gap between the tip of your arrow and the and your deer, turkey, whatever you're shooting. More like an aiming method, and I just don't want to do that. But I want to figure out. I'm gonna try to study on that a little bit, and may even try to get a bow eventually that's in that 45-pound range. I would love to go visit with him and show him what I've got, and seem like a super guy. We may do that one day. He's in North Alabama, so it wouldn't be too far, and study on that a little bit. But this is 2 of my traditional bows. I got 1 more, and I got Cody one, and he can't quite pull one back like he needs to yet to definitely go hunting with, but in time he will be able to. I would love to see him I won't push him either way, whichever way he wants to go, but I would love to see him at his age start shooting, and by the time he was not my age but even younger, if he practiced at it, he could be real good. And it's just so light. I'm always talking about going light, getting lighter. This is, with my little Lone Wolf custom stuff and this, that's about as light as you can get it, and they're deadly. I mean, people's killing stuff all the time. I'm not really crazy about a 60-70 yard shot with a bow. That doesn't just super turn me on. It more turns me on to have something in there 20 or less. That's just fun. I guess that's one thing I like about turkey hunting so much. Don't know if I'm quite ready to commit completely with a bow to turkey hunting, but I'll be a lot closer to committing completely with this to deer hunting at my age, because I'm more concerned about Cody getting him something. But when I go, it would be awesome to kill I've killed like 6-point, maybe a small 8-point with, I don't remember if it was this one, which one it was, but it'd be awesome to kill you about a 140 or 50 with one of these. But anyway, it's nothing wrong with shooting them. They're fun to play with, whether you hunt with them or not. But I just wanted to show y'all my first one. I've always had an interest in them. I've just never really been around anybody that shot them a lot, and I guess that's one thing that kept me from it completely transitioning to it. But I have took most of deer season and hunted with them. Then you get a little aggravated because you know you can get your compound out and stick him out there at 40 or 30 or whatever. But it's kind of a big commitment to do it. But when you do something like that, you get to see a lot of stuff, because they're gonna be in close, and it'll be some good video, and it may not be quite as many kill shots, but you know, it'd be some good video. But I'm gonna tinker with these things for a little while and play with them a little bit. There you go, PJ. Hey, yeah. Hey, what you doing? Play in the mud a little while. You like it, don't you? Alright, so me and Cody had to run to town after school and get dog food. He's being my back for me. I don't know what I'd do without him right now. Get us a little dog food. Got one on the 4-wheeler. We gotta go feed dogs. Done got dark. We stopped at the co-op and did a little shopping after we got the dog food. Tractor supply too. Made an afternoon of it. Alright, y'all, had a pretty good day today. Not just a big hunt this morning, but at least we got to see a bobcat and a couple deer. Uh-oh, my light's cutting off, ain't it? And looked at the traditional bows, and then me and Cody had to run, get some dog food and do a little shopping. But anyway, it's dark now, and I'm ready to get in the house and cool it for the evening. We'll see what goes on tomorrow. Maybe it'll get a little more exciting. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.